Well, happy Thursday. Ding, ding. Get this out. Boom, bang, boom. All right. We'll let some more people get in here and we'll explain what we're running tonight and we'll kind of go from there. Little Topps NBA flagship hobby breaks. Little 3-box PYTs. Already super, super cheap, but we're taking deals on multiple. You got to take 2 or more teams. Better offers if you take the same team in both breaks. So we can kind of go from there, but taking deals on everything. So it should be a fairly quick night. It's insanely cheap, not super expensive. Obviously, your big boy teams with big names on it are expensive, but most teams are $25 or less. About 90% of the teams are $25 or less. So this should fly tonight. We'll see how it goes. But we got 2 breaks up, Cobb. We got breaks 1 and 2, 3-box PYTs. I think there's 13 left in the next one, and there was 14 left in this one. But yes, we're running two total breaks, 2 3-box PYTs. So I'm going to turn it over just so you guys can see what we have left. But that's what we got. Magic Live? What do you mean? Like Magic Johnson? Lakers are gone in this one, if that's what you're asking, but they're available in the next break. If that's what you're asking. Oh, Orlando Magic. Jesus, I'm so stupid. It looks like the Magic were bought, unfortunately. I don't know if they're available in the next break. Let me take a quick gander. Hang tight. Next break. They're gone in both. Magic were gone in both. Sorry. Magic were gone in both. Anybody on YouTube, you guys want teams, just shout it out. Sorry, Gab. We got Spurs down to the Rockets. The more teams you take, the better the offers can be, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, besides the big boys, every single team is 25 or less. Every single team. So this is super, super cheap. Besides the big boys, everything is $25 or less. What's up, Asher? Stop. So let me know who you guys want. The more teams you take, the better the offers can be. What's up, Card Chef? I need A-Chain to have himself a night. Need it. Hornets and Kings in both. Let me make sure they're available in both first. Hornets, Kings, 33, so that'd be 66. Let me make sure they're available first before I say what it would be. Hornets are gone in the next break. And so are the Kings, weirdly enough. So they're only available in this break, Card Chef. Sometimes people just take teams in the second break compared to the first. So you let me know. But Hornets and Kings are gone in the next. Let me know if you're feeling anybody on this side. Yeah, Hornets and Kings are only available on this side. $33 if you wanted to. I'd do 25. $25. It's pretty much just be getting the Kings for free. Send some offers my way, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Send me some offers. Anybody on YouTube, you guys want any teams, let me know. Let me know. What's up, Skit? The more teams you take, the better the offers will be, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Ding, 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 ding. What's up, Yarsik? Insanely cheap teams, ladies and gentlemen. Besides the big boys, every team's $25 or less. The more teams you take, the better the offers will be. How you been, Yarsik? Hopefully living your best life like always. What's up, baby? Love that. Love that. Cavs are available in both. Super cheap, taking deals. Starting out very fast right now, baby. There's a lot of people in here right now. Tough to keep up with the chat. The more teams you snag, the better the offer will be, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Especially the bigger the teams you take. Come on. Plenty of good teams left. Come on. Spurs down to the Rockets here, ladies and gentlemen. Spurs down to the Rockets. What's up, snapping? Stop. The more teams you take, the better the offers will be. The bigger the team you take, the better the offer will be, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Especially if you take them in both breaks. What's up, Saucy? Besides the big boys, every team's 25 or less. Who's going to offer here? Send offers my way. Come on. Spurs down to the Rockets, ladies and gentlemen. Spurs down to the Rockets. Who's going to send me the first offer? Do, 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 do. Spurs down to the Rockets, ladies and gentlemen. The more teams you take, the better the offers will be. What's up, Fluffy Man? Spurs down to the Rockets, ladies and gentlemen. The more teams you take, the better the offer will be. What's up, Delaney? Spurs down to the Rockets. What's up, JT? The more teams you take, the better the offer will be. I promise you. Let's go. Let's get some squads off the board. How you been, JT? Still living your best life? Golf outside is ending. Next week, I'm going on my golf trip, though, so I'm going down to Myrtle Beach. So that'll be nice. I'll still get a lot of golf in. Be the last hurrah. So we're gonna play. We're gonna play World Tour again. Oh, what the fuck was the name? I think the other one starts with a T. It's a really nice course out there. I can't remember the frickin' name of it. It's another expensive course, and then we play like 2 or 3 crappy courses. So we play 2 really nice courses that are pretty expensive, and then we play like 3 crappy courses. But we played World Tour last year, and that was an absolute blast. So we want to play that again. I don't know if it's True Blue. It starts with a T, but I don't know. That doesn't sound right. True Blue doesn't sound right. Tidewater. I think we're playing Tidewater. So Tidewater and World Tour are the two nicer courses, and then we're playing, I don't know the names of them, but we're playing like 3 crappy courses. It's a really nice course. I'm excited. Never played there. Obviously, we played World Tour last year, and then we chose like 3 new courses because we played a couple of crappy ones last year. Not necessarily crappy, but just like on the cheaper end. We're doing 3 different ones this year, so it should be a good time. Should be a good time. San Antonio, OKC. Sitting there. It doesn't matter. I mean, as long as I'm out there golfing, that's all I really care about, anyways. You're right. As long as I'm out there golfing, that's all I really care about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Warriors down to the Rockets. Warriors down to the Rockets. Do, do. Warriors down to the Rockets, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Warriors down to the Rockets, ladies and gentlemen. Send offers my way. More teams you take, the better the offer will be. What's up, Bum? What's up, fourth quarter? The more teams you take, the better the offer will be, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of good teams left. Besides the big boys, everybody's $25 or less. Come on. Come on. Where's everybody at? It's just a Thursday night football game. What's up, Dwarts? The more teams you take, the better the offer will be, ladies and gentlemen. Spurs off the board. KC off the board. You're getting paid for, Fluffy. What's up, Zang? Welcome back, everybody. 3-box PYTs of Topps Flagship NBA Hobby. Warriors down to the Rockets. The more teams you take, the better the offer will be. Let me know who you want. Let me know who you want. Ding, ding, ding. What's up, Stub Boy? What's up, Connor? Ding, 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 ding. Warriors down to the Rockets, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Rocco? Why's that? What's up, Stu Bag? Warriors down to the Rockets. The more teams you take, the better the offer will be. What's up, Dylan? Plenty of good teams left, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, John? Next Nuggets 30. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. What's up, Jason? What's up, guys? Warriors down to the Rockets, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, the Trailblazers go off fairly quick. You're the only true fan in here. Gons. The main's going to be super, super cheap. But this is, if you want any teams, just let me know. I haven't started the main yet. What's up, TJD? Knicks off the board. Nuggets off the board. I haven't started the main yet. You want them in both, TJD? Or just this one? Clips, Kings, Rockets, $20. Clippers, Kings, Rockets, $20. I like it. Do you want them in both? Let me see if they're available in both if that's what you want. All right, TG, let me make sure they're available in both. If they are, just go ahead and send $20. And then Gons, let me know if you want them in both. And I'll let you know if they're available. The only team available in the second break is the Clippers, Gons. The other teams are not. Get you there. 229-608. Kings off the board. Rockets off the board. Clippers off the board. What's up, 82? What's up, Jorge? All right, is there anybody else want squads before we start filling this bad boy up? Yes, TJ, sorry. 20 total. 20 total if you want them in both. That's my bad. Nets. Nets and the Clippers. This is actually going to be a super cheap main. All right, your main is only $39, ladies and gentlemen. Your main is only $39, and we'll do 2 mains for 60. PJD, I got you. 9609. Hawks in this one. Hawks in the next one. If you want to, yeah, Jennings. Everything that's sitting up here, even if you want to take like a team in both breaks, you can do that as well. Just let me know. If you want any of those squads, just shout it out. Send an offer. If somebody wants the Wizards spot all the way down to the Clippers spot number 2, we can work out a deal. Then we can just fill both breaks at once. Blazers were taking them both, Con. Sorry. Blazers were taking them both. Whoever got them must have really liked them. Let me know what you're thinking, Jennings. Hornets off the board. Nets off the board. No, you're good. I might just fill both breaks at once. Only 7 teams left in the next break. It'll make it more expensive, but there's no reason to run the other one. Would anybody be down to run both breaks at once? What's up, Auburn? Don't pay attention to this for now. I'm going to pull the sheet for the next break. For those of you just joining, hang tight. Dallas is the filler team, yes. I'm going to pull both the second break right now. I am going to pull the second break right now. Sounds good, Jennings. I'll get you here in a second. Hang tight. Pelicans off the board. Trailblazers off the board. Grizzlies off the board. Magic off the board. Pacers off the board. What's up, Eric? Kings off the board. 76ers off the board. Heat off the board. OKC off the board. Pistons off the board. Timberwolves. Houston. Raptors. Hornets. Boston. Nuggets. And the Cavs. What's up, Justin? Number 2. Clippers are on there for break 2. Wizards and Suns can be off of this. Get you off there. All right, James, let me get yours. Sorry, I'm not as quick as Steve when it comes to this stuff. Hornets and Nets are off. 229610. Hornets are off in this one. Nets are off in the next one. Gotcha there. All right, those will stay the same. Jazz there. Suns. We're going to group the bottom all together. So the bottom's all going to be one spot. All right, so $80 is going to be your main. This fills both breaks. 2 mains equals 120. So the bottom spot's going to be all those teams. So $80 for one. If you snag 2, it's only $60 a main. It's actually insanely good, especially at $60 a main, because your worst 2 spots are 8 and 9. Your 10 spot has all these teams. Everybody's guaranteed to hit here, ladies and gentlemen. At $60 a main, if you snag 2, it's a no-brainer. Who's going to get me started here? Who is going to get me started? It's actually wrong. It actually should be $89. 2 mains, 130. Fluffy Man snagging spot 10. You're good, Fluffy Man. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of big squads in this filler. A lot of big squads in this filler. What's up, Rare? Who's going to get in on it? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. It is a massive discount. And at $70 a man, you're feeling good about a lot. Probably 8 out of your 10 spots. Because that 10 spot has $83 worth of teams. Ding, 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 ding. What's up, JT? Massive main, loaded teams, and if you snag 2, it's only $70 a main. and you're feeling good about 8 out of your 10 spots. I like the Seahawks. I do like the Seahawks. So massive main fills both breaks. Ton of good teams. You're feeling good about 8 out of your 10 spots. The 10 spots got $83 worth of teams in it. Welcome back, JT. It's actually an insanely good main. Two and five. All right, we got 7 left. 7 spots left, ladies and gentlemen. Got an 80% chance to hit fairly well, which isn't normal in a main. 70% chance to hit really good teams. I would love a golf simulator at the shop. A golf simulator at the shop would be freaking sick. I know, right? Tell him. Tell him, not me. You snag one main, it's $89. You snag two, it's only $70 a main, and this main is loaded. This main is absolutely loaded. Who's joining JT and Fluffy? What's up, Stories? You're feeling good about your top 7, and then even if you decide to take the 10 spot, that's $83 worth of teams. It's actually a really good main if you take 2. How you been, Stories? This fills up both breaks here, ladies and gentlemen. This fills up both breaks. Who else is happening on it? Come on. Well, that stinks. What are you going to Chicago for? Tommy. All right, we got 3 mains left. 3 mains left. This fills both breaks. Nice. nice. At least you'll be indoors. At least you will be indoors. Yeah, Tommy's always been a stud. Three mains remain. I'm still going to give it a little bit, Gons. I already restarted it. I'll give it a little bit before I restart it again. I'm going to let these people pay before I restart it. Yes, sir. I do have a Scotty. I do have a Scotty from a putter. I play with Callaway irons. I can't remember the actual name of them off the top of my head right now. I have a TaylorMade 3-wood. I have a TaylorMade driver. I have a TaylorMade 4 hybrid, and then a Strixon 5-wood. Why can't I think of the name of the frickin' Callaway clubs? I can't remember the name of the Callaway irons. I don't play wedges. I'm nasty with my A. I'm not good with 56s, 60s, any of that stuff. Apex. I think you might be right on that. I think Apex is correct. 229, Mavericks what stories? Tommy, you're getting paid for, my friend. Is it? No, it's not the Mavericks. I think Apex is the right set. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I'm terrible with those type of wedges. For some reason, on those wedges, all I do is get under them, and I can't hit them. I can't do it. So pretty much anything from about 115 and in, I'm using my A. Hell yeah, stories. Tommy, what do you play? What irons do you play? Guys, we got 3 mains left here. Trust me, I know. Everybody gives me crap for it, but I'm really good with my A. Like insanely good with my A. If I'm 120 in, I'm money. I have a 56 in my bag. It's a super old one, terrible grip. Every time I try to use it, I hit it straight up in the air. I don't know why. Ooh, those are nice. You pretty good at golf, Tommy? One, 4, and 8 is all we got left, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 4, and 8. Tom, you need to make your way up here during the summertime. We need to play some rounds. Need to get some rounds of golf in. 29612. Got you. We got 3 mains left. Three of them things. What's up, Pletch? Hell yeah, dude. If you can ever make your way out here during the summertime, come on out, dude. We'll take you to a couple of nice golf courses out here. Whenever Steve and I have time during the week, during the summertime, dude, we're golfing. We are golfing. 3 mains remain, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yes. I've been close so many times on a hole-in-one, but I have yet to get one. I've hit the pin. I've been an inch short 100 times. I've had some unlucky situations with possible hole-in-ones. I've had a ball go in the hole and bounce out. I've never been more mad in my life, even though I birdied the hole. I think that was the most depleted I think I've ever been on a golf course. Still impressive, though. Even a par 3 course hitting a hole-in-one, I mean, depending on the par 3 course, a lot of them are pretty similar. Probably about half of them are similar distances to a normal course. Screw that, dude. On a par 3 course, I'm counting a hole-in-one. I don't care. It went in the hole in one shot. I'm counting that shit. Guys, we got 3 mains left here. It's a loaded main. Absolutely loaded main. There's really only 2 spots you'd probably be upset with, especially at $70 a main. I also don't like smoke my irons. I'm very accurate with my irons, but I don't like smoke my irons. I mean, obviously, compared to the average golfer, I hit my irons further, but like playing with Steve, dude, he hits his like 8 iron like 190. I'd have to swing super hard with my 8 iron to get it to 160. Steve's iron game is nuts. He's inconsistent with his driver, and he's a terrible putter. Plus, when I try to overswing my irons, dude, it goes right every single time. Hell yeah, Tommy. He said, "We're back." 100%. Every time I try to swing hard. All right, I think he took a second one, so I think we have 2 spots left, 4 and 8. Yeah, whenever I try to smoke my irons, it never goes well. Let the iron do the work. But Steve is nuts with his irons. He's insanely good with his irons. Steve would be as good as I am if he could putt. His driver, he hits his driver farther than me when he's consistent. But he's super inconsistent with his driver. If he could putt, dude, he'd shave off 5 to 6 strokes around. And he's probably a 10 to 12 handicap, if I had to guess. It's weird though. This year was my best year. My bad rounds were low 80s. Mostly I was sitting at 75 to 77. My best round was at 65. But this was my best year of golf. He does use a lab. But it's made him a better putter, but he's still struggling. His biggest issue is reading greens. I can read greens pretty well. His biggest issue is reading greens. He'll tell me he sees the putt going right and it goes left. That's his biggest issue. I heard spider putters are really nice. I do have a Scotty. Yeah, if Steve was a consistent putter, dude, he'd be insane. Fluffy, you're getting paid for. All right, we got 2 mains left to fill it all. 4 and 8. It's because he only plays with 1 shoe. And you'd think because he's shorter, he'd be closer to the green. It'd be easier to read, but I guess not. Two spots remain to fill it all, ladies and gentlemen. This fills both breaks. I keep forgetting that you're at the Spurs game. Two mains remain. Love that for you, Tommy. I'm taking my golf trip to Myrtle Beach next week. We're playing Tidewater World Tour and then a couple of other not crappier courses, but cheaper courses. We take a golf trip. I have a couple buddies I take a golf trip with every year. Do it in November every year. It's away from hurricane season. The weather's still somewhat decent out there. In Ohio, it's freaking terrible weather. Two mains remain, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Four and 8, and we are full. Four and 8, and we are full. Myrtle Beach golf is insanely good, and they have a ton of courses. We have 9 of us going this year. I think for the 5 nights that we're staying, it was like $120 a person, which is absolutely wild. We might go to Hilton Head next year, Stories. We might go to Hilton Head next year. Two mains remain, ladies and gentlemen. 4 and 8. This fills up both breaks for the night. But it sounds like you're doing a lot of fun things. Sounds like you're doing a lot of fun things. Come on. 2 mains remain to fill both breaks. Who else is going to hop in on it? What's up, Skit? Four and 8 is all she wrote here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Jennings closes it. Let's go. That's pretty neat. You can tell it's neat just by the way it was closed. I swear, Isaiah Likely always has a random game where he just has like 100 yards receiving. I need Hopkins to score. Had to play him this week because I had so many buys. Ding, 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 ding. Two nine 614. Got you. All right, good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get your draft order. Your roll number is 4 times. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Tommy stays on top. Couldn't have gone much better for Tommy there. But to be fair, a lot of people hitting this. A lot of people hitting this. Which one you feeling here, Tommy? Dallas in 1 or 2? What's up, card pull? Taking Dallas in 1. Jennings, I'm guessing you're going to take Dallas in 2. Tommy, you just went straight down from there, San Antonio in 2, and then Warriors in both? Okay. Spurs. Warriors. Yes, sir. Fluffy man, you're up. Snagging the Lakers in break 2. JT, you're up. You going Ace Bailey chasing? Snagging the Jazz in 2. Jennings, you're up. Snagging the Wizards in both. JT, you are up. You don't have to take Knicks. Me just saying the 10 spots, I was just letting everybody know that the 10 spot gets all these teams. It's still a draft. It's still a draft. I was just letting everybody know that all those teams were the bottom. I guess I could have ordered it better. And that gives you that. Gives you Suns, Clippers, Bucks, Bulls. And then Fluffy Man gets the Knicks. All right, here's your squads for break numero uno. Take a quick gander before we start running this bad boy. Wizards are there. All right, we'll super rip a box at a time, and then we'll get her going. Yeah, man. All right, good luck. Why did these randomly come in here? That happened the last time I ran a hobby case. We'll leave these for the end. There will be 3 of them. We'll get these super ripped. We're due for another monster. I feel like our biggest hit was probably that Cooper Flag out of 5, but it was a non-auto. Once again, if you are new here, it might look like the cards are going off screen, but we are also live on YouTube. You can see where the cards are at all times. Cooper Flag's going to be a dog. That kid is going to be good. All right, good luck, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we'll super rip through all the base because it doesn't really matter. We go through all of it anyways, so if there's any big rookies, we will get them out. No Limit, Hugo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Austin Reeves. Oh, hobby's different, isn't it? I'm going to have to go through that first stack again. I'm so used to Jumbo. Might actually have to go through every card. Hobby's completely different. Huminga with your rainbow foil. Cody Williams. Yeah, that's going to be weird. Hobby's completely different than Jumbo. Grady Dick with your rainbow foil. Derek Queen with your No Limit. Forgot that I haven't ripped Hobby yet. Ochai. Ego. Lanier with your rookie. Is that pink? That's got to be an SP, or is that just a hobby exclusive? Pink Lane, you're going to the Pistons and Pletch. Edgecombe. McCullum with your stars. Patch card going to the Clippers of Ika Zubac. Zubac with your patch card. I was going to say it looked SP. Hugo. Danny Wolf with your new school. Yang. Trey Johnson with your rise to stardom. Klay Thompson. Out of 250, Baylor. Cade Cunningham with your stairs. Dylan Hopper. Cade Cunningham with your levitation. I don't know much about him, to be completely honest. Asanuel out of 250. I'm sure he smoked the freaking Cavs yesterday because the Cavs absolutely laid a goose egg. All right, move on to box 2. Those will go at the end. We will have 3 of them. Hobby's either patch card or an auto. Can somebody message that to him? He's at the Spurs game. In Hobby, it's either a patch or an auto. Thank you, Gons. All right, box 2. Box numero 2. Pascal Siakam with your rainbow foil. Love that for you. Shai Gilgeous. Why are you not a Seahawks fan in general? Or did you just move to Seattle? VJ Edgecombe. Devin Booker or Jalen Brunson. Shea Gilgis. Zach Levine with your rainbow foil. Jamarcus Russell fan. That's actually kind of funny. Bam Adebayo. Looks like it could have been numbered, but it's not. Elijah Martin. Steph Curry. Peyton Pritchard out of 2025. Anunoby always looks like a freaking golden mirror. Cedric Howard with your rise to stardom. Yeah, Jamarcus Russell was pretty bad at basketball. Jimmy Buckets with your daily dribble. I do not have a second team. I mean, if it came down to it, because the Browns are never in the playoffs, I would root for the Bills to win it all, but VJ Edgecombe with your no limit. We have an auto here, possibly? No. Giannis and a Jared Allen. Is that like the X Fractor of hobby for this? Ooh, redemption could be absolutely massive. I think LeBron's a redemption. I think Steph's a redemption. I think redemption could be massive. Just don't say marks of excellence. Ooh, these autos are sick. 1980-81 Topps basketball. Orange or rainbow. I think that's out of 25. Come on! Going to the Bulls and Jennings. Io out of 25. Io out of 25. Just one time, dude. I'm not asking for much. Io is a dog. Don't get me wrong. Io is a dog, but I was thinking that was going to be something like absolutely nutty. New School Yang. I thought it was just going to be nutty. Halliburton and a Cole Anthony. All right, we got one box left here in break number 1. Final silver pack. We will do that at the end of this one. Aaron Gordon's actually been playing well to start the season. Yeah, I think we have a couple more cases of hobby, and I think we have a couple more cases of jumbo. I'm not positive on the jumbo. I know we have a couple more cases of hobby for sure, but I'm not sure when we are running it. 3. I don't know. I know he's running some Bowman Chrome University football tomorrow, which, to be completely honest, there's actually a ton of chases this year. A lot of big quarterbacks that are going to be coming out next year. All right, box number 3. Behringer with your no limit. Darky with your daily dribble. Why not? Going to My Name's Jeff. Home court advantage. That's pretty neat. Dylan Hoppa. Tyler Hero with your rainbow. Yes, sir. That a boy. His name's Jeff. Boyles with your no limit. It's even crazier about all of this is we have yet to see even like a base Cooper flag. Kispert. Najee. Ja with your stars. All right, that's what you're chasing there for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford with your marks of excellence auto. I was going to say, they've been shooting out a ton of products just to get it out. Panini's been going balls deep. Levitation, Jalen Green. Thought that was numbered, but it's not. Just looked different. There he is. No limit Cooper flag. This is the out of 5 insert we hit. Jalen Welsh. Jeremiah Favors. Sabonis. Subowner. Jalen Brunson. Igor. Here's Bailey. Behringer with your new school. Thiero. Clay Thompson with your rainbow foil. All right. Give me something good in the silver packs. Jalen Green, Edwards, Hero, Giannis, and a Thiero. Jalen Brown, Malik, Asanuel, Danny Wolf, and a Cam Jones. Cam Jones still in jail. Sorber, Amen, Jalen, Poole, and a Jeremiah Fears. All right, not a terrible 3 boxes. I've seen worse. Fierce, Cooper, Harper, Jared Allen, Edgecombe. Newell out of 250, Dylan Harper, Edgecombe. Zubac with your patch card. Gaffer with your Marks Excellence auto. SP Lanier with your purple border. IO to 25 with your redemption. And home court, Jokic. That's pretty neat. All right, we move on to the next break. Hang tight. Let me fix YouTube real quick. YouTube's good now. There are all your teams for those of you just joining for break 2. All right, we move on to break number 2. Can somebody type out Lakers and the Knicks for him? Is the game over, or are you like in your car now? They win? He said, I need to take a nap. He goes, I had to leave. All right, box 1 of break number 2. Good luck. Koopa flag. Clinging with your rainbow foil. Micah Peavy. Clay Thompson. De Silva. Penda. And Vucevic. Maxime Reynaud. Logan Dortz. Josh Hart with your rainbow foil. Yang with your no limit. Spudweb. Bilal. VJ. Fleming. And then Norman Powell. I feel like a one-of-one Cooper flag or even that triple auto is not too much to ask for, right? Hornets. Sorbear. Looks like it'd be numbered, but it's not. Trey Murphy. Next patch card going to the T-Wolves. Jaden McDaniels. Going to the Timberwolves and Grant Smith. Malik. Levitation, Kevin Grant. Trae Young. Jeremiah Fierce. LeBron James. That's clean. Jared Allen out of 25 going to the Cavs and Matt Olenkel. Might be the softest player in the NBA, but still a cool card. Next auto up out of 99. Colby Jones going to the Wizards and Jennings. Hold up. This had a patch card and an auto in this box. That was a double hitter. Thank you, Tops. Hashtag winning. Jaylen Brown with your daily dribble. All right, we'll move on to box 2. Wish they had snack packs in this. Hello. All right, Steve, start hyping up all the players tomorrow for some Bowman Chrome University. All right, good luck. Box 2. Asanuel. Trey Murphy out of 2025. Dyson Daniels. Boyles with your rise to stardom. Sorbayer with your new school going to OKC. Boyles again with your no limit. Patrick Williams with your rainbow foil. Saboner. Keegan and now Perrin Sengun. Behringer. VJ Edgecombe. Trace Jackson Davis. Well, we did a redemption last break. It was a 1980-81 Topps auto. We were all hyping it up thinking it was going to be something nutty. And we hit an IO from the Bulls out of 25. Still good, but what we thought it could have been, it was not. And then we hit a home court Jokic. Koopa. Derek Jones with your rainbow foil. You're so obnoxious. I hate that you have that in the palm of your hands whenever I'm live. I guess I could just unplug it, but then I don't want to annoy you. Jokic with your stars. Ben Shepherd. Carmelo, that's clean too. In the old Denver jerseys, that's dirty. Going to the Nuggets and Stephen Graves. 2 of 50 with your gold. Jokic. Patch. Oh, that's dirty. Out of 25. Walter Clayton Jr. with a dirty patch. Going to the Jazz and JT the Boss Man. That's dirty. It's not ace, but hey, it's a good patch. Yannick. Daily Dribble Knuppel. The Mello's dirty. And the old school unis, Trey Johnson and a Bronny James Jr. All right, we got 1 box left. Oh, Topps is doing us pretty nice. We'll have 4 silver packs in this break. Gosh, you got to love when quality control goes above and beyond. Someone must have been pissed off that day. You would hope. Or got laid. One of the two. Either works. All right, final box mojo. Good luck. Final box mojo, we move on to the silver packs. Es belle. Ace Bailey with your no limit. I guess all you had to do is ask for him, JT, and you get 2 of his rookie cards. 2 of his rookie cards and a Walter Clayton, who's pretty freaking good as well. Colby Jones. The Heatles out of 250. We all know the drill. Jaren Jackson. Malik Beasley. Larry Legend. Shaquille. Jaren Jackson. Clackenbrenner. You take that all day. I know you're searching for Ace Bailey, but you take it. Walter Clayton with your base rookie auto. Get that Colby Jones out of there. Really showed up in this last box here. Jalen Brunson. Daily dribble, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dylan Hapa with your rise to stardom. Kasparis. Gallier. Cooper Flag. Canupa with your no limit. Sion James with your new school. Scotty Bonds out of 150 with your stars. McDaniels with your rainbow foil. Victor Wembanyama. All right, we got 4 silver packs now. Hoping for an auto. We're hoping the QC messed up big time. All right, at least got a numbered card here. Trayor, Murray, Franzi. Markkanen out of 199 going to the Jazz and JT the Bousman. Scotty Barnes, Dylan Harper, Castle, LeBron James, and an Eeyore. Hold up. A redemption in this? That has to be massive, right? A redemption in this has to be massive, right? Edwards, Hero, Giannis, Embiid, and a Klackenberger. Levine, Derek Queen, Clifford. You've heard redemptions are bad? All right, same thing. If we get Iowa again, I'm going to be freaking pissed. It's a rookie. Could Cooper Flag be a redemption for this one? Black refractor out of 10. Yo! Going to the Spurs and Tommy Hancock, Dylan Harper out of 10. Yo! Tommy, that's absolutely disgusting. Bro. Come on. This is what we do it for. Harper, marketing to 199, Koopa. Harper, ace. Allen to 25, Cooper base. Trey Murphy. Edgecombe, Fierce, Yang, Edgecombe, Koopa. Colby Jones to 99 with your Marks of Excellence auto. McDaniels with your patch. Walter Clayton with your rookie auto. Disgusting patch of Walter Clayton. Carmelo out of 50 with your gold foil. Old school jersey. And this is absolutely disgusting. Yes, if you would like to sell cards, let us know. We are ramping up our eBay again. Dude, that was an insanely good 3 boxes. To be fair, it was a pretty decent 6 boxes, but those final 3 boxes were absolutely loaded. All right, that'll be it for me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Steve is back tomorrow night with Release. Bowman Chrome University football, guys. There's a ton of college kids that are absolutely massive in that product. Make sure you guys are checking out the website tomorrow. Steve and I will be pricing it out and posting it early in the morning. I don't know how he's going to run it. I don't know if he's running full casers, half casers, what he's doing. But Steve will be back tomorrow night with Release Day for Bowman Chrome University. Those that helped me, Phil, I appreciate you. Tommy, congrats. We'll see you another time. Deuces. Peace out, YouTube.